Hello and welcome. My name is Jasmine, and in today's video we will be prepping two breakfast options of overnight oats and toasted muesli. Now these beautiful breakfast options are not only absolutely delicious, but they are also going to nourish your body with a variety of important nutrients and vitamins and minerals that it needs. So please come along with me as we create these beautiful breakfast options. So first up, to make the overnight oats, you're going to need a jar or a container of some kind that you can put it in. You'll also need rolled oats, chia seeds, some mixed nuts of your choice, some fruit. I've got raspberries here today, some yogurt, honey or maple syrup if you want to make it a little bit sweeter, and some vanilla extract. And of course, the liquid, some milk as well. Now first up, depending on how much you like to eat, depending on your appetite, I've got half a cup here of rolled oats, but you adjust it based on how much you want to eat each day. So we start with the dry ingredients. So we've got half a cup of rolled oats goes into our jar. Now rolled oats are incredible. They are high in fiber, and a particular type of fiber that's really good at reducing cholesterol levels and improving our gut health as well. So we got our rolled oats. Next up, we've got 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Now chia seeds are amazing. Again, really high in fiber, so great for your gut health, bowel movements, cholesterol, keeps you fuller for longer as well. But it's also high in healthy fats, so fantastic for your hormones. We want to keep those nice and happy. Next up, I've got some raspberries here. Now I've got frozen raspberries this week because they're a little bit expensive in the supermarkets currently. So frozen is beautiful as well. And what I love about raspberries is they are filled with antioxidants, so really good for our health. Now next up, we're going to start putting in some more of the liquid or softer ingredients. So I've got here a high protein yogurt. Yogurt is amazing, great for your gut health, really tasty, and it's high in protein, which is really great, keeping us fuller for longer. It's beautiful. So I'm using about half a container here, so just under 100 grams of yogurt. And then just to add a little bit of sweetness, I've got some maple syrup. You could also use some honey. If you wanted a sugar-free option, you could use stevia, for example, or just leave it without the sweetener. I'm also going to add a little splash of vanilla extract here. I really love the flavor that vanilla brings to some overnight oats. And of course, the liquid ingredients here. I've got soy milk, but you can use whatever milk of your choice, whether that's cow's milk, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, whatever you like. But if you are choosing a non-dairy milk, check out the nutritional panel, because not all non-dairy milks are created equal. Make sure that it does have some calcium in there, because calcium is so important for our nice, strong, healthy bones. So check out the nutritional panel. And as for the amount of milk that I put in, I usually try to match the amount of oats to the amount of milk. So I put half a cup of oats, so I had half a cup of milk. But you can adjust it depending on what consistency you like for your overnight oats. Alright, so I'm now going to mix that all together, make sure all the flavors and ingredients are mixed together. And with that yogurt, you can add it to the mix like I have right now, but you can also add it in the morning if you would prefer as well. And then just to top it all off, I've chopped up some almonds and walnuts. I'm going to put those on top, Again, amazing sources of fiber, healthy fats, and protein. Because when it comes to our breakfast, or really every meal, it's important to make sure that we're getting those three main macronutrients: carbohydrates, fats, and protein. By having all of that together, it means that it's much more all-rounded. It's going to help stabilize our blood sugar levels and keep us fuller for longer. All right, so now all we have to do is pop the lid on and then put it in the fridge overnight, or at least for a few hours. And then it's ready to go. Pull it out of the fridge. I'll probably top it with maybe some sliced banana on top as well, but you can top it with whatever you like or just have it as is. And it's such a fantastic breakfast option. Pull it out, ready to go. I especially love to take it with me on the days that I'm commuting by train into work. I have to wake up really early, so this is just the best option for that. Alright, so now that we have made some overnight oats, let's move on to making some toasted muesli. I absolutely love making this recipe because you can make a huge batch and use it whenever you want throughout the week. Pair it with some beautiful yogurt and fruit, and it just makes a delicious breakfast meal. And also it's really nice making your own because you know what's going into it. Rather than a bunch of added sugars, preservatives, and additives, you know exactly what the ingredients are and you are in complete control of that. So what we have today for this toasted muesli is some rolled oats, some chickpea flour, some chia seeds, sesame seeds, and sunflower seeds, some cinnamon, maple syrup, and some oil as well. So let's jump in. Firstly, we start with our dry ingredients. So we have 2.5 cups of rolled oats. Here we go. Then to that, we're going to add in chickpea flour. Now I know that sounds like a bit of a strange ingredient, but it's fantastic at binding it all together, making it nice and golden once we have toasted it. And what's especially great about the chickpea flour is that it is high in protein and fiber. So really, really great there. So you can start to mix that together if you would like. All right, next up is our beautiful seeds. Seeds are amazing at being full of healthy fats and fiber. So we want to put all of those in: the chia seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds. And lastly, of course, the flavor. So we have half a tablespoon of cinnamon to go in. Make sure you get every last bit of that. Now, what's really easy about this recipe is it's pretty much the same amounts of everything. So it was 1/4 cup of chickpea flour, 1/4 cup of each type of seed. So it's really nice and easy to be able to keep track of. And of course you can adjust the ingredients based on what flavors and seeds you enjoy. Get creative with it. So you want to mix around all of those dry ingredients so your rolled oats are coated in that flour and that cinnamon there, and there's no big clumps of seeds in any certain spots. So nice and mixed through. And then comes the wet ingredients. So again, 1/4 cup, easy to remember. So we're going to do 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Pour that in, and then 1/4 cup of oil. So you want to try and choose an oil that is got some healthy fats in it. So you could get a lightly flavored olive oil. That would be the ideal, or I'm using rice bran oil today as well. So there we go. Once we have poured those wet ingredients in, you want to mix it through so that all of the beautiful oats and seeds in there have a nice coating of maple syrup and oil. It's already smelling absolutely amazing here. That cinnamon is coming through. Beautiful. And after a little bit of stirring around, it is all nicely coated. So once you have your baking tray here, you can scoop the muesli mixture onto the tray, and you want to spread it out nice and evenly so you don't have any thick sections, so that every single beautiful part of this meal gets lovely and toasted. And then into the oven at 160 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. So I wish you could smell this right now. It smells absolutely incredible. So now that it is all toasted and brown and out of the oven, just let it cool down, and once it is cool, you can pop it into a jar and store it in your pantry for up to a couple of weeks. All you'll need to do is pull the jar out of the pantry, scoop however much you would like that day into a bowl. You could serve it with some yogurt, some fruit, top it with some extra nuts if you like, or you could even have it with some milk if you would prefer as well. These are such fantastic, quick and easy options, and just by taking about half an hour on the weekend to meal prep these meals, it means that your breakfasts and your mornings throughout the week are going to be so much easier and straightforward, because life is busy. So finding ways to streamline the cooking process and your meals is a great idea, and it really helps you to better nourish your body each and every day. So if you enjoyed today's video, I think that you're gonna like another video that I've made, which is all about meal planning, how to create your meal plan for the week so that you can be intentional about nourishing your body. That video will be popping up on the screen in a moment's time, so please continue on, and good luck with your meal planning and prepping. Have a great day, and I look forward to having you here next time.